Hey guys, good morning from California. It is bright and early and a beautiful morning here near San Diego. And we are wrapping up a conference that we've been at. It's been amazing. We're getting ready to head home, realizing that we have so much to be thankful for. And guys, we just want to remind you that we have the gratitude challenge going on right now in our Turnaround Marriage group. Make sure that you are joining us there in our Facebook group. If you're not a part of that, you just search Turnaround Marriage. You're going to find our coaching page. You're going to find our group page. Make sure you join us. And every day we're posting the day and a little video, and you can comment on there what you're most grateful for. And you can comment about simple things like, warm homes and water and things of that nature. But we really would encourage you to be thinking about what it is you can be thankful for in your spouse and in your family, and even in some of the challenges that you're facing, because this is super powerful. We believe in it so much. How much do we believe in it, Rachel?
We believe in gratitude so much. We're willing to give away $100 at the end of November. Of course, November is the month of Thanksgiving. It's a month of giving thanks. And we have found gratitude to be one of the superpowers to help get, whether it's a stale marriage, whether it's a good marriage turning it great, whether it's a marriage on the brink of divorce, helping it to start to shift and turn around. So that's one of the tools we teach our clients. And we want to definitely encourage you to start practicing gratitude, not just gratitude to the universe, to source, to, whoever. Right. We're talking about giving thanks to the one true God who loves you and gave himself for you. And so every single day in November, you're going to have an opportunity to comment under the post and tell what are you thankful for? And every time you comment, that's going to be an entry into our giveaway at the end of the month. So we're definitely excited to have all of you be a part of that. And so many of our current and past clients are participating because they have seen the power of it. We want to encourage you, if you've never worked with us, and maybe gratitude's, I'm a thankful person, but you've never really gotten into the habit of giving thanks every single day. We want to encourage you to do that.
You're so right. It has the power to change the direction of your marriage, of your life, of your family profoundly. Yeah. It's so important.
Yeah. How many times do you find yourself saying, oh, I'm so frustrated. Why does he do this? Why does she do that? Instead of, thank you, God, that I have a spouse. Thank you, God, that he's went to work today. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, you can find things to complain about, or you can find things to give thanks for. It's what are you looking for? What are you focused on? So that's the first thing we wanted to just mention and invite all of you to participate. This is our 4th annual gratitude challenge. So we're so excited that many of you are part of it already. And then the second thing we wanted to mention is about investing in yourselves, in your personal development, in your marriage, in your business, whatever it is. We're here investing the last 3 days learning how to be even better world-class marriage coaches, because we believe that once you stop investing in yourself, once you stop growing, you start dying, you start stagnating, you start struggling with where you're at and what you want to do. And so if in your marriage, you're finding yourself sitting at the end of the day, both of you are sitting on separate couches or in the recliners, and you're both on your phones, you're both scrolling, the TV's on, there's noise in the background, kids are doing whatever, and nobody's interacting, you're lonely, you're sad, you're frustrated, there's things that have been bottling up, and there's this resentment growing, there's been unforgiveness, maybe there's been infidelity, and you're just like, well, we'll hope we'll get through it, and we're not going to really talk about it. Or maybe there's just been, a breach of trust. There's been some lies. There's been these little white lies, and there's been this disconnect there. Or maybe, your marriage is okay, but it's just stale, and it's just grown cold. And if that's the case, we want to ask you, how much time, how much energy, how much of your resources are you investing to grow in your marriage?
It's so true. And let's just be very clear. If that's what's happening and you're sitting at home and you're just kind of numbing yourselves, doing life, not really investing in each other and investing in your family, just surviving, just getting through, it's a recipe for ongoing disconnection. It's a recipe for built-up frustration. It's going to lead to, it's the opposite of investing. Yeah. It's like filling into your heart poison, because it's sowing. What you sow is what you reap, right? What you're sowing is the disconnect. What you're sowing is disconnecting yourself from reality and each other. And this just leads to misery in the long run.
Yeah. And for many of our clients, it's been decades of them disconnecting slowly, a slow fade, a slow drift, where now suddenly they don't have anything to talk about. And we're here to tell you that when you start shifting your habits, your beliefs, your emotional state, and the skill set of learning how to communicate, we're here to tell you that everything can shift and change. And we're working with clients right now that have been married for decades, and they're now learning to start to enjoy themselves again, start to connect, start to have conversation instead of those stale, awkward, long drives where there's no communication, no conversation. Now they're learning to reconnect, have fun again. We're here to tell you it doesn't have to take a long time. We believe if you want to get a marriage turned around, you can actually do it in a matter of weeks with the right strategy and with the right tools.
Absolutely. And even as recent as last night, we got to connect with one of our amazing clients, our amazing couple.
Yeah.
And they had so much going for them, but had so much disconnect at home. And they finally realized they had invested in so many other aspects of life. But it was such a game changer when they invested in their marriage, how everything changed. It was so fun reconnecting with them and just hearing what God's doing in their life and knowing that where they're going now is like, oh, it's amazing to even think about where they were going before versus now. It's completely a different world. I'm so excited for that.
It is. And when you make that decision that things will change, it's just about finding the right strategy, the right people to walk the journey with you, you know? And so we're here to tell you, if that's you and you're like, I've been watching you guys for a while. I love what you share. And I don't know if you can help me. I'm not sure. We want to go ahead and encourage you to go ahead and book a call. You can book that breakthrough call at turnaroundmarriage.com/call. And that's where we're going to help you get to the root of what's not been working in your marriage, but also start creating a new dream. For what do you actually want? What does God have in his heart for you? And if we're certain that we can help you close the gap, we'll show you how that would look. And we're here to tell you that the clients that have chosen to invest in themselves and with us, things have radically changed for them. Whether the marriage was, like I said, stale, whether it went from good to great, whether it went from on the brink of divorce to now turning around, reconnecting, and having a new purpose. And we're here to tell you, most likely it's the stories you're telling yourself about how things will never change, and he's so selfish, and she's such a nag, and why does it have to be this way, and why is it so hard, and why is God mad at me? If you're saying those kinds of things to yourself, we want to encourage you to book a call, because we can help you start to shift those beliefs radically and start to watch what God does have in his heart for you.
Yes.
Right? Which is good things.
Absolutely. And what he has in his heart for you is not a marriage improvement. Because if your marriage is sucking right now, what's better than that? Suck. But what God actually has in his heart for you, we believe, is oftentimes a marriage turnaround, a marriage transformation. Because God has said that he is the God of impossible things. God has said that he is able to do far more than we could even ask or imagine, including in your marriage. So guys, definitely book that call and have a great Lord's Day. God bless you.
Yes.
And definitely reach out, but make sure you are posting in the Gratitude Challenge.
Yes. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care.